Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with Mr. Michael Barone.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning once again, and welcome to this edition of the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 18th of September, 2020, a day A2. I'm Aiden Andres. An increased demand throughout this pandemic, the need for technology to support a hybrid and remote educational system. Our district is taking quick action to purchase and distribute new laptops to over 4,000 students, which has now become a necessary tool in our education. Hamid Abdul has more on the district's technological efforts.
Aiden, it's safe to say that the Valley Stream Central High School District was successful in its plan to enhance the experience of hybrid and remote learning. In the past few weeks, students received brand new laptops, featuring a high-definition display as well as super-fast storage drives for quick unlocks. These new devices allow for students to do assignments on the go with full access to the Microsoft Suite, which includes Microsoft Word and PowerPoint. Students can also take notes in class, whether they're typed or written via the touchscreen display.
It is going to be yours until the day you graduate, so please take very good care of it. This is a liberty given to us by our district, and please don't lose it.
These new computers feature an LED indicator light which allows students to be split into groups, take quizzes, and so much more. In addition, brand new routers capable of speeds that are 2 to 3 times faster than previous generations have been added to South, making the use of these new laptops much easier than previously.
Definitely a seismic shift in the educational landscape. Among the barrage of new challenges our teachers are conquering, one of the largest is the entirely new art of teaching hybrid classes. Our teachers have been hard at work delivering the same curriculum to both students with them in their classroom and those who are learning from home each day. The Falcon Report has looked into what this new class model requires of teachers, and Braden Harry joins us now with the latest.
This year has not been a rough transition for just our fully online and hybrid students, but for our amazing teaching staff as well. Teachers find a new obstacle in the split between hybrid and remote learning, as they've moved to a paperless curriculum, and especially internet connection issues that may take away from the learning process.
The fact that some of these students I have never met before and they're fully remote and there's no change coming in the near future. So as much as I would like to have them right in front of me, I can't. So trying to connect online has been a little bit challenging.
Difficulties of teaching nowadays has surely been time consuming, as class attendance and basic instruction has been challenging during a half-hour period.
But I'd like to really highlight how patient, understanding, and really kind the students have been to us. It's truly appreciated. I hope it continues, and understand we're trying our ultimate best to provide you with everything you need.
On behalf of all South students, the Falcon Report would like to thank all of our teachers who are adapting to this new environment.
¿Cómo estás tú, Janet?
We have some pretty awesome teachers. Keeping the day-to-day operation of school functioning smoothly has never been more important, and the newly enlarged team of security guards are up to the task. Colin Chen tells us more about the new faces and responsibilities of South's security team.
Among the new faces to South this year are a number of new security guards, dedicated to the safety of all South students, in a time where it is perhaps more valuable than ever. We join some of our new Falcons now.
Hello, my name is John Brewington. I'm a retired detective first grade with NYPD. I retired in 2005, at which time I did security at the Elmont Library, and I came to Valley Stream South High School, and this is my second week. And so far, the staff has been friendly, the students have been respectful, and it's been a pleasant experience so far.
With increased monitoring around school entrances, the security team has been busy patrolling and reinforcing the campus. Maintaining a healthy environment is also a top priority now, as security guards make sure students and faculty follow mask wearing and distancing regulations.
A huge thanks to our security. An unconventional graduation, but a huge milestone nevertheless for the class of 2020. It was a rough ending for last year's seniors, but we're still able to hold the summer graduation in the midst of COVID. Bella Dombrowski has more.
Today's world has reshaped traditional graduation ceremonies, which has been the case for the graduating class of 2020. As uncertainty of a graduation grew last June, the South administration found a safe and admirable route to officially celebrate the graduating class. Through a 2-day-long process, graduates were split into 4 cohorts, being allowed 2 guests each to accommodate large gathering protocols. Select members of the district administration joined the principal and assistant principals on stage, along with the valedictorian and salutatorian of the class of 2020, Zayn Omre and Evan Miller. Ms. Maureen Henry took to the podium to congratulate the class of 2020 on their everlasting persistence in the final months of their high school careers.
You guided yourselves to success. You never gave up hope. You shared kindness and support with each other. And you remained strong in the most difficult of times.
Graduates then received official high school diplomas immediately following Ms. Henry's official commencement speech.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll take a look at the weekend weather and hear all about the fate of fall sports. But first, a bird's eye view of Scandins. The Falcon Report will be right back.
South High School knows how important it is to maintain a safe environment for learning. When moving through the building, make sure to stay 6 feet apart from your teachers and peers. Wear a mask. No, not that one. Not that one either. Yes, that's the one. And lastly, sanitize and wash your hands frequently. Thank you for your patience and cooperation from the South community.
We were just complaining about how hot it was last week, and now we're going to complain about how cold it was this week? We sure are, as Isaiah Coons will tell us far more about the chilly weekend forecast.
Oh yeah, the weekend forecast is nothing compared to last week. Mid-60s would be a common theme going into the weekend. Let's start with today's forecast. We'll have a few showers to wake us up in the morning, along with sun and clouds later in the day, and a touch of wind at 66 degrees. We'll feel a solid breeze both tomorrow and Sunday, followed up with an identical 65 degrees. I wouldn't say it's time to bring out those winter jackets, but make sure you're well dressed to keep cozy in these coming weeks. Stay warm, South. Back to you, Aiden.
Throughout this entire pandemic, sporting events have been altered and canceled in the name of safety. We've seen the effects of COVID throughout the professional and collegiate sporting levels, and they've also made their way to the high school level. The Falcon Report sports producer Kibwe Bazdeo joins us now with an extensive update.
Thanks, Aiden. We've waited months to hear about the fate of fall sports, and just a week ago, we heard the news.
Due to ever-growing concern in safety during sporting events, Nassau County Section 8 athletes have decided that we're going to need to wait before any sports can be played this school year. It is expected that all 3 sports seasons will be played at the high school level, but they will be shortened and all begin later in the year. Currently, a season start and end date is expected to be released later next week.
There could be a vote in the next week or so, but that vote hasn't happened yet. If anything changes, I will let you know. Listen to the Falcon Report for any updates.
As stated by Governor Andrew Cuomo, teams will not be allowed to congregate in preparation for their season. This news is concerning the team players and coaches, but won't cease efforts to have a productive virtual off-season.
As soon as we get the okay to do clinics and reopen this weight room, we'll be back at it, getting ready for the season. Hopefully start up sooner rather than later.
As further directives are released from the state government, athletes and coaches will do everything in their power to stay ready for the moment they take the field and floor. And that's sports.
We appreciate the update, Kibwe. That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. From our entire staff and yours truly, stay safe and have a great weekend, South.